I'm so excited because today there's no edits, there's no cuts. We're doing a whole video of just me blabbering and yapping, so I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous. I get like stuck in these videos. Even now I'm like, oh my god, I constantly have to be talking. Like, what am I to say? What if I stuff up on my words? So please don't mind me. I'm gonna try my best, but I'm super excited. It's the new year and this is one of the first videos I'm deciding to do because I always get really positive feedback when I do no edit videos. I feel like you guys really like to watch them over time, if you get what I mean. Well, that's what I've been told, and personally I actually like to watch other people when they do no edit videos because I feel like it's so raw and real and exciting, you know. It's a bit scary. It's like a live stream. It's a bit like, ooh, what you gonna say next? But yes, I'm gonna do my makeup today. I think I'm just gonna do my normal face. I have like, okay, so if you watch me, I feel like I've said this before, but you guys should see my setup in my bathroom. It is the least professional YouTuber setup there is to ever exist. This is what I keep my makeup in Nike box. What shoes were these? Air Jordan 1s, retro. Do I even have them? I don't know. Maybe they're a men's shoe, I don't know, but that's my makeup box. I have like a makeup desk. You know what, I'm gonna get into my makeup because I'm already starting to yap, so. Sorry, I'm gonna be going back and forth to get my stuff, but I'm starting off with this iconic London Underglow Blurring Primer. It's gonna be no writing on the screen, so I'm gonna be reading everything out, but basically, I've been getting, oh, gee, Leah. You seeing that? I've been getting like a lot of, oh, requests to see my vanity and stuff, where I keep my makeup. I just have like a vanity table, but it is a mess. Like every single drawer of the table is filled to the brim of makeup. Like at this point, it's not even organized anymore. It's just all shoved in there. So it's really disgusting. So I will not be showing you guys. I think years ago, I showed you guys when I first got the makeup table, like maybe back in 2020. I'm also gonna be using this Isle of Paradise Sunny Serum. It's a face bronzer. And literally, a little really does go a long way. I just do like half a pump and that's gonna go crazy. But I have this thing, like I've been living in this house for like, I think what's coming up to 3 years now. Honestly, like I've been here longer than I expected I would be. But I love to move because it feels like I love moving house. I've moved house a lot throughout my childhood. I think I had like 10 homes, which is crazy. My parents are separated, which makes a bit more sense as to why I lived in so many homes. But because I moved so much growing up, I love moving. It's not always the most practical thing to do, but since I've been here for so long and I'm not used to it, I just have so much stuff. I find it really hard to let go of my personal belongings and things, like things that I really don't need. Like, for example, oh my god, maybe I'm a really big hoarder, but this is like a got-to-be glue gel. And, you know, I buy new ones when, like, I travel. This is the thing. Oh, see, I can't edit that out now. This is the thing. I travel a lot, and I like to have, like, full products when I travel, so I don't run out whilst I'm away. but then I end up with like 3 of the same thing, and like one is like this much left, one's like this much, one's like this much, and I can't bring myself to get rid of it. What is on my face? There's a hair. Oh, my cat's hair on my face. I can't bring myself to get rid of it because I don't want to be wasteful. And also, like, other things, like things that I buy or like material things, I hate getting rid of stuff because I attach a memory to every single thing I own. Like even this makeup brush, I will somehow find a way to make a memory out of this. Like, oh, I've been using this in the time that was really great in my life. Like, I don't want to get rid of it. Like at this point, I have like 3 massive like memory boxes of stuff that I don't use, but it's like a memory to me. So yeah, maybe I'm insane. Maybe. All right. What now? Okay. This is the Summer Fridays Sheer Skin Tint in the shade 4.5. I always see this on like makeup things, eclat. The word E-C-L-A-T. Eclat. And it's obviously not English, but I always say it and I don't know what it means. So if you know what that means, please tell me. What? Oof. Just gonna pop this on. But yes, Happy New Year, Happy 2025. What a year last year was. I don't really want to go too much into it because I was yapping. Yap is going to be the word of the day because I will be yapping a lot. But I was chitter-chattering a lot in my previous glow up video about how good my previous year was. It was great. So I won't talk about that too much. Oh my gosh. However, well, she went so fast. Oh my god. And this is the thing. I get, there's so many things. Like, you know when you have things to say and then another thing pops up into your head and then you don't know what to talk about first and then you don't want to forget what you're talking about? That's how I'm feeling right now. Because I don't want to not talk about things that I want to talk about. So I don't know where to start. That was a whole bunch of nonsense. But last year was such a great year. I don't want to go too into it. If you haven't watched, go watch my 2025 glow up video. I put a lot of effort into that and I had so much fun recording it. But yeah, I spoke a bit in that about how much of a good year and a blessed year last year was for me. And there's this little website. Oh no, I don't want to do this yet. Now I'm just gonna bronze with the bronzer by Tanil Jai, and this is in the shade Caramel Latte. Sorry, I don't know why I struggled so much with that. I love this. But basically, as I was saying, there is this website and it is called Future Me. And it's basically where you write your future self letters. It's like a way to talk to yourself from the past, which is so cool because I always think about like how much I want to go and hug and talk to my younger self. And it's sad because I never can. Maybe in the future technology, who knows what can happen. But for now, I cannot talk to her because I feel like I've changed so much. I'm still the same person, but I look at my old self and I'm like, oh, you're cringe. No, I'm joking. Well, I look at my old self and I'm like, oh, you were just a little girl and now you're a woman, which is life, obviously. But I'm a very sentimental, very emotional girl. And I always I think about myself sometimes as if it's a different person. I don't know how to describe. I do this thing where I think too much. Like I literally have so many thoughts. Like I'm such an overthinker. I just think of the most weirdest things. Like sometimes I'll say things out loud and the people around me are like, how did you like think of that? Like the other day I was like, oh my God, remember tree sap? Like I haven't seen tree sap in such a long time. And everyone's like, why the fuck are you thinking about, oh my God, I shouldn't be swearing. I can't edit it down. Everyone's like, what, why the hell are you thinking about tree sap? I'm like, I don't know, sometimes things just like pop into my head and then I like obsess over it for a little while. And so for a while I was looking for tree sap. I still haven't found any. But what was the point of this? Oh, but yes. Like, how did I get, like, anyways, yes. So, moral of the story is that there's a website called Future Me, and you can write letters to yourself in the future and read them from yourself in the past, however many years later that you want to send it. I think you can choose like 6 months, up to 5, up to 10 years, you can receive it. So for the past, actually the first letter I ever sent myself, well the first letter I ever wrote, I was 14 and now I'm 24. I just turned 24. So it's been 10 years. I haven't written one every single year because I've like thrown off and couldn't be bothered. One moment. These are the Rosy Drops by Drunk Elephant. But yeah, I'm gonna put these on. But yeah, I haven't written one every single year because some years I've like just kept putting it off and then I forget for like 6 months and I'm like, oh, I should write it, and then I don't write it, and then I write it like 2 years later. So I've written a few, but my first ever one was when I was 14, and in the letter you can just tell like how young I was by the way I was like writing, and it's just so sweet. Like in the letter I'm like, oh, I'm on my computer, I'm on my little MacBook too, and I'm doing my homework after school. I have a maths test tomorrow and I'm gonna fail. I wonder if you'll remember if I did well or not. And I say stuff like just about like my life at the time and how much I hated school. And I just sounded so young. And it's interesting because in the first, like I think I wrote one when I was 14. One when I was, I don't know, I can't be bothered. But I wrote a few before I was like doing YouTube. And in all of them, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna be doing when I'm older. And it was very interesting. Like in my first ever one, I'm like, oh, I really want to go to Italy next year, but I don't know if my mom's gonna let me. And I ended up going, and it was the best time of my freaking life. The best time. Like honestly, 2016 was one of the best years of my life, as well as 2024. That was amazing. So I wonder how 2025 will be. What was the point of this conversation? But yeah, one moment. But yeah, it was just so crazy because I got a letter from last year, and I think maybe one of the reasons I had such a good year last year was because I had a very positive outlook. Like, even in my letter from last year's birthday, I wrote it on the 7th, so the day after my birthday. I was like feeling very optimistic. I was about to hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy because I'm almost double that now, like in 1 year, which is, I don't know, like life is just so insane. And in the letter, I'm about to hit my literal life goal. And I think because I was like, oh my God, this is the best it could ever be for me. This is all I could ever want. I was just, like, my vibrations, they were just so high, and I was so ready to receive because I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, I'm so young and I'm ticking off my whole life aspiration. Like, all I've ever wanted in life is to be a YouTuber and hit 1 million. And now I've done it. It's like, what more? But it's fun and it's crazy because it's like, now that I've hit my literal life aspiration, I feel like a Sims person. Like, you know, in Sims, how you give them like a life goal and then they complete it and it's like, oh, now what? You just find another life goal. And there's like a little hair on my face, I can feel it. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. That was the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Hope. I really like this. It's like a mauvey color. It's not too pink. It's like quite a natural color. Now I'm using the Rare Beauty concealer in the shade 100W. Also, look at my nails. Sass Nail Artistry. It's so slay. I forget what I was talking about. It's so annoying. What was I talking about? Oh, life goals. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out my life goals. Well, my second round of life goals, which is, I'm so blessed to be able to say that I've completed my goal at such a young age. But I feel like goals is what keeps you going. Something to manifest towards. Everything, you guys, it's crazy. Everything that I manifest comes true, okay? So last year on New Year's Eve, I sat down with my really, really, really close friends, like my sisters, and we all got a piece of paper and we sat around a table together and we wrote down what has happened, like our manifestations. I'm so grateful that this has happened to me. And when I tell you, like, this New Year's Eve, we did that again. We read over our ones from last year. You guys, the most craziest specific things that at the time I could not believe came true. Like, when I was writing it, I'm like, oh, that's a hard one. That's, I don't know. They came true. All of them. I was like, I don't, like, when I talk about manifestation, I feel like to a lot of people, I can come across as like literally insane, actually crazy, like maybe mentally unstable. Because, you know, I feel like it's giving like that vibe of like spiritual psychosis. It's like, I believe that I can shapeshift my life by my thoughts, but like genuinely, why does it keep working? And it's not as if like I think it's like working and I'm like delusional. No, it's working and I have the proof. I have the proof that I wrote all this stuff down before I received it, and then I received it, and then I'm like, what the hell? I knew that was going to happen to me. Well, I didn't know, I just really wanted it to, and then I believed it would, and it did. So I don't know if I'm a witch because like again, I sound crazy by saying that, but every time, without fail, there is not one thing that at this point that I have manifested that hasn't come true, apart from my ones that I just wrote for this past year, this upcoming year, sorry. They have not come true yet, but they will. They will. But like statistically, how? I don't know. Maybe like because it's like a goal system. It's like, okay, these are the goals, but it's not even. It's like things that like aren't even on the same path as me, and I don't know. I don't want to give an example because a lot of the things are personal, but there are like some things that are just like, how did that happen? Because it was like just so different from my life, and then it happened. I don't know. Sorry, I can't really describe very well. But like other things that obviously I can talk about are like subscriber goals and follower goals and etc, etc, and they've all come true. Even like friend goals, everything. Oh my god. I'm looking up close in the mirror. It feels like there's like little things on my face. Like little hairs. I can't see them, but my face is like itchy. There's one here. I know there's one here. I can't see it. Anyways. Now going to powder with Pro Filter by Fenty in the shade Lavender. But yeah, I can't lie, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I had a really not fun start to the year. Nothing bad even happened. I was just like so burnt out. I spent probably, I'm not even joking, 10 hours each day editing. Where's my thing? Just because I left it till so last minute. So it was my own fault, but instead of like enjoying the good weather, I was just like feeling really negative because I was like cooped up inside. And you know when you're stuck inside and you go insane, like I just have to leave the house. I have to leave the house. Oh, I see the hair that's stuck on my face. Oh. I had like a really negative first 3 days, and I was like, oh my god, because the first day of the year has been negative for me. I'm gonna have like the worst year. But then I ended up having one of the best birthdays I've ever had. So I try not to be too superstitious or crazy. But I had a really blessed birthday. I got the most incredible gift, and I just feel so blessed. Went to a cat cafe, which was so much fun. I love cats, but no cat compares to my Prada. I was so happy. Like on birthdays, I get super emotional. Every birthday. I don't think there has been a birthday where I haven't cried. Yes, I cried this birthday, but out of happiness, but also like, please tell me I'm not the only one, because every birthday it's just like the smallest things can make me cry and like just so emotional. I think because for me it's a day of like reflection, and obviously every birthday you think of like your previous birthdays and what you did, and I don't know, but birthdays are such a big deal to me. I know some people really don't care, but they're just very memorable for me. And I think every year I get sadder and sadder because it's like, oh, the years are just going past. Why am I gonna cry talking about this? What the fuck? Stop swearing. I need to stop swearing. But every year I'm like, oh my god, the years are just going past so quickly. Like, I don't want this to end. But every time I need to remind myself, like, it's such a massive blessing to be able to get to this age. Like, so many people don't, and so many people aren't in good health, and health is wealth. Health is wealth 100 million quadrillion %. I got so sick so many times this year. Not even like deathly sicknesses, but like I was just sick like so many times, like over 10. And it just, you know, when you're sick and you're like, oh, I take for granted when I was healthy. It's like, yeah. Being sick so much, it really reminds you how good it is to feel good. And how you should not take it for granted and really cherish your health and treat your body like a temple. Genuinely, I used to not give up for lying about my health. Like, I ate so bad. I did not take care of myself. I did not work out. I didn't drink water. Like, genuinely, I did, like, it was bad. Like, looking back, I'm like, how was I so fine? Like, I never got sick. And now that I'm trying to be healthier, I'm getting sick. But my immune system was fine, and I was just like a freaking, it was a monster to myself. I literally had, this is before I found out I was celiac. I had pasta like every day. I ate so many just like non-nutritional foods, like ridiculous, like Macca's all the time, like every day, so many sugary drinks. And you can see, like, the other day, this is what's great about YouTube, but also bad, because like I look back at my old videos and I'm like humiliated. But my face has like, I've transformed, because now I watch what I eat. I also don't really have a choice. Like, I'm gluten-free and I don't eat gluten. Like, since I've become gluten-free, I have not intentionally eaten one gluten food with gluten. And also I think it's maybe losing baby fat on your face, but oh my god, like I would wake up so swollen every day. And that's, if you're waking up swollen every day, that's a sign that your body is struggling with something. But I was just so inflamed. I just look like a mess. Even now, like, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but this year for me is the year where I really begin to take care of myself. I definitely tried to as best as I could last year. My main goal was to just really stick to eating gluten-free, which I achieved. That was the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in the shade 2. I have this NARS palette. Let's see. Maybe I'll use that for highlights, giving highlight. taking the Kylie blush in the shade 336 Winter Kissed. Yeah, such a blessing to be healthy and to get healthier. It feels good, and I just want to continue doing that. I have a lot of health anxiety. Like every day I feel like I'm dying. Like this morning I woke up with like a sore top. I went to bed actually, and I noticed out of nowhere the top of my neck, back of my head was like really sore, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose like function of my body because this means that I'm going paraplegic or so. Like I literally just think the worst. Like if I get like a sore neck, I'm like, I'm dying. Like my neck is gonna snap and I'm not gonna be able to walk. And I look it up on Google and I'm like, that's the problem, it's Google. And I woke up this morning and my neck was still sore, and I'm like, oh my god, like no, Leah, it's not a strained neck from like moving around or stuff. Like, no, you're dying. Like you have meningococcal or something. I don't even know what that means, but I was just convinced, like, bye girl, you're going today. Hopefully not, knock on wood. See, like, what's wrong with me? But yeah, I was like, girl, something's wrong with you. Even like if I have a headache. You're dying. It's really bad. Taking the painted, oh, that other blush was in the shade We're Going Shopping. I'm taking the painted palette and the shades Freckled and Treehouse. I'm gonna give myself some freckles. Yes, I need to. Another goal of mine is to control my brain, because I can't control it. I overthink, I'm just so anxious. But you know, it's fine. So without my brain, I wouldn't be me. But yes, oh, on my birthday, I went to a cat cafe and it was so much fun. Like the cats were so cute. You could like buy like little food and give it to them, and the cats were like they all run up to you and like try to steal the food, but that was so much fun. Like all the cats just like jumping on you, and I just love cats. I love cats. I'm also giving myself some beauty spots on my pimples. Also, okay, this is so random, but I have a question for you guys. If you're still watching, please answer this. I don't know you're a real one, but I always want to know like how my Luchis know me. Like where did you find me? Did you find me on YouTube? Did you find me through my viral TikTok? Did you find me through the Sidemen? Like, did you find me on Instagram? Where did you find me? Okay, because recently, I don't know what's happened. I've really noticed this recently, but every time I leave the house, maybe it's because like older people don't want to come up to me because they don't want to be weird, which you're not weird. I love meeting you guys, but every time I've been leaving the house, a child has been recognizing me, which is interesting because my demographics is like people my age, like above 18 to like 25, I think. I don't know. I don't really check my analytics because I get scared. But, but yes, like a lot of people at the same age of me as me watch me. So hi, age twins. But so many children have been recognizing me, and I'm talking like maybe under 10. But maybe also I'm at the age now where I cannot recognize how old people are from the way that they look. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, that 6-year-old just recognized me. How does a 6-year-old know me? And turns out they're like 12. I'm sorry if you're 12 and I thought you were 6. But like, how are these children finding me? It's not as if like my content is not child friendly. But it's like, there's an abundance. A lot of young boys know me, and I think maybe through the Sidemen. But also like, is it? I can only assume. But it's so much fun. It's so much fun meeting you guys. And I love meeting you younger people because it's like, you get so excited. It's like, oh, I love you. You're so cute. Like last night I went to dinner and there was this girl there. And her and her mom came up to me and she's like, oh, can I get a photo? She was so cute, and she was so shy and just so pretty and just so cute. I'm like, oh my God. It takes a lot of balls to come up to someone that you watch. Like, because me, like if I was to see like a YouTuber that I watched that I'm obsessed with online, I would be like, like I would be shaking. I would be like terrified. And it's crazy because sometimes I see people and they're shaking. I'm like, oh my God, you're shaking over me. Like, I'm just a girl. I'm just like you. Like, why are you like, but I understand. I get it. I understand because I felt that way. But I'm upset because I never, like when I was younger, I never got the chance to meet anyone that I looked up to. So it's always so nice for people that love me and watch me and support me when they get to meet me, because it's like, oh, you live my dreams. That sounds like really bad. Like, you're not living my dreams. You're living my dreams if I was to meet like another person that I would watch. But yeah, you get me. Please. Alrighty. Bloody Nora, fair income. Alright. Now, I'm taking my airbrush flawless finish in the shade 1. How long has this video been going for? 38 minutes. Of me just blabbering. How do I do this? You know how? It's because I'm an only child. And I have a lot of thoughts. Oh my God, you know some people, they don't have an inner monologue. What do you mean? Like, my voice is constantly blabbering in my head. It's called, oh my God, what's it called? Let me look it up. It's like hype or something. Okay, well, an inner reading in a reading, am I okay? Am I having a stroke? In a reading voice, okay, but that's not what the word that I'm looking for. Oh, it's called aphantasia. And then if you, okay, so basically, I'm gonna say it again. So some people, they don't have an inner monologue, and they also do not have the ability to imagine things like visually. They cannot visualize. So, and that's called aphantasia. Aphantasia is the inability to visualize. And then people who can like visualize things really clear, they have a thing called hyperaphantasia. So, for example, my friend's really dirty. But for, what is an example? Like, okay. Let me turn off my notifications just in case, because you know I can't edit this. But so like, for example, that's hyperaphantasia and that's aphantasia. Like they see nothing. What do you mean? You see nothing. Like that's like, if I tell you to picture a sheep, can you see a sheep? Because I can. I would say I'm between 2 and 3. Like I'm not like extremely clear. I can see things. Like also I could see like the colors aren't as clear in my brain, but I know what color it is. I don't know. So weird. Oh, I'm gonna spray my face. But I just find that freaking crazy. Like, I'm sorry, but that's so boring. My imagination runs wild. Like, the other day I was sitting on the floor in my shower, and before I knew it, I had been in there for half an hour because I was just daydreaming. I can't even remember what I was daydreaming about. But I would just like sit there and just my brain would go crazy. Was the Veil Soft Focus Setting Spray by Hourglass. Alrighty. I'm going in with the Benefit Brow Wax and I'm mixing that with a 24-hour brow setter. Doing a bit of both. Yeah, I can't believe I'm 24. When I was younger, I'm like, oh, 24 is old. Like I was like 17 and like I'd meet like one of my friend's older siblings and they were like 24 and I'm like, oh, God, 24 is so far away from me. Now look at me. I have to show you guys something. The people who I sent the packages to are receiving them. Let me show you. Like, isn't that so cute? She tagged me. She set it all up. The box probably came and everything was just a mess in there. I wrote little notes, and yeah, that was fun. Okay. Now what? Let's do lips. Actually, alright. I'm gonna use this pink highlighter from the NARS Pure Luxury Light Reflecting Cheek and Eye Palette. See how good this is. It's alright. I think I like a bit more pigment than that. So, going in with Patrick Tarte and Major Glow Cream and Powder Light Reflecting Highlighter Duo in the shade Baby, Baby. This is great. So cute and pinksy, yay! A pink highlighter. And then I'm going in with my Rare Beauty Enlighten highlighter. And she's broken. This is what I mean, like even though she's broken and she still works, I'm not gonna get rid of her. I cannot bring myself to do that. See, now I've just spoken so much. But that looks so bad. So sorry. I've burnt myself out. I have nothing else to talk about. Alright, now that I don't have anything to talk about, I'm gonna do my lips. Oh, I do. I was meant to go to Dubai for my birthday. Oh, this is Kylie lip liner in the shade Coconut. I was meant to go to Dubai, but when I got back from Switzerland, I got sick. I got really sick, and I was just like, ugh, I'm just so jet lagged and so exhausted. Like, I cannot be bothered, which again is such a privilege to be able to not be able to freaking go to Dubai. Like, sorry, but I really wanted to go. I was so upset because I've always wanted to go to Dubai. Like, it's just calling my name. And that was like that was one of the things that I really wanted to do in the past year, or even at the beginning of this year, to go to Dubai. I guess I went there because I had to stop over there for one of my flights. But I didn't get to go. You know, everything happens for a reason, because I had the best birthday in Melbourne. It's really fun. Alright, I'm blending that in with the shade Pillow Talk by Charlotte Tilbury. Darling. I spent Christmas with my family. Oh my god, it's so funny. My cousins, I share the same last name with them, obviously. Well, one of my cousins I do not. We have different last names, but these particular cousins, I saw them and like, ever since you go viral, like when we go out, like, oh, Halton? Like Leah Halton? They're like, yeah. Then they have to like prove that I'm their cousin. That's so funny. I found that hilarious. It's like, what? I'm just a girl. Oh, I was in the shade Pillow Talk 3 Intense. Kind of going back in with the first lip liner and blending that out. Oh. I lost one of my really good lash curlers. I shouldn't even be curling them because I got a lash lift, but it's just part of the routine, you know. This is the this is the Kevin Kwan one. I lost my Shiseido one, which is really good. Okay. Every time I do my makeup, I feel like I need a brow. Sorry. I don't, I'm a lady. But every time I do my makeup, I cannot decide whether or not to use black or brown eyeliner. I don't know, you guys. Because I'm wearing like a little neutral moment, I should do brown, but I always do brown. Like, am I just gonna do the same look as always? Yeah. Forget brown is more. I have to do brown. It just looks more soft. Oh, I have hot chocolate. I forgot about. Oops. So good. Okay. So I always sniffle when I do my makeup because my head's like down all the time. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Feline Flick. But as you can tell, it's like, I can't throw it out, but it's almost finished. This makeup looks really good. Alright, and then I'm going in with my Benefit They're Real eyeliner. I'm just darkening that a little. Ever since I said the word coconut, why did I say coconut? Oh, the lip liner. I've heard the song, my coconut. That song. It's like my head. Also, going back to the conversation of like, I have an inner monologue. If I spend like the whole day with someone, talking with them a lot at nighttime, I will go to bed and their voice will be my inner monologue. Like right now, I can think of my mum's voice and her voice is my thinking voice if I think about it. Very weird. Very weird. Alright, I'm gonna add mascara. This is the Hourglass Unlocked Instant Extensions Mascara. What am I doing today, you may ask? Nothing. I am staying. Actually, I think I'm going to see a friend. But I've always had this. I was going to say I've developed this, but I've always had this. I have a fear of leaving the house and being perceived. And I've come to realize how absolutely stupid, how incredibly stupid it was of me to get my car wrapped with my name and number plate. It's iconic. It's iconic, the Luchmobile. I'm sorry, it's so iconic. But also it's like, I don't want to be seen. I really don't ever want to. Even if I'm like, I'll be more in a like accepting mood if I am glam, because I'm like, oh, then you can't get a hideous photo of me. It's always when I'm freaking no glam, just like tracksuit, hideous vibes. It's always then. Always then, that's when people have to see me. Never when I'm dolled up. Never. If I look the best I've ever looked, no one sees me. And it's so frustrating because everyone must think I'm the biggest catfish, which honestly, maybe it's true. But it's just, it's horrible. It's humiliating. So I have a fear of leaving the house and being perceived. We all know that. I've spoken about this before. But it just keeps getting worse. And I fear I'm turning into a recluse. I don't know what the word recluse means. Hey Siri. Oh my god, I just got mascara all over my hand. What does recluse mean? No, not reckless. I'm not reckless. Define recluse. A person who lives in solitary. Oh yeah, that is me. No, Siri, that's fine. A person who lives in a solitary life and tends to avoid other people. If that's not me, I don't know what is me. I am a recluse. I am. This is black. I'm taking the Benefit Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. But I feel so like accomplished when I have little conversations with people out in public. Like, who did I spoke to someone the other day. What's something? Can't remember. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, I thought I got more. You know what that means, guys? The video continues because now I have to wipe off my whole face and we have to start again from scratch. Cannot be fixed. My coconuts. Oh. What do? Do I wait till it dries? That is just, that's ruined. I'm very upset. What do I do? And I'm sorry, all over my hands. You're kidding me. Got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Please. No. Why do I have a UK accent right now? It's hideous of me to talk like that. Stop. Oh, my neck. I need to stretch it. Oh, I can't. Oh. Sorry, that was really weird. Oh, I know who I might as well not speak. You know how I just was like, oh, I feel accomplished when I talk to people outside of home because I feel like I'm being social because I have literally zero social interactions because I am a recluse and I recluse myself and it's my own fault because I'm scared to talk to other people because I'm scared. I'm just scared of the world. I shouldn't be because I'll look back on these years and I'll regret it. I'll regret my choices. My 90-year-old self will be like, Leah, why did you not leave the house? You're filled with love and light and you shut yourself away from the world. Well, you didn't because you posted everything about yourself online, but from the actual physical world, you never leave the house due to your own fears. And it is silly. That is one of my resolutions I've decided. I'm going to put myself out in the public more. But as I was saying, my masseuse, I've become like best friends with my masseuse. I hope she doesn't find this channel, and I'm sure if she does, she's not going to watch the video to hear. She's not going to do that. Freaking love her. I'm not going to say her name, I'm not going to say where she works because she's mine. I've spoken about her before in one of my vlogs because I went to see her. Like, freaking, I love her. I love her so much. But she told me her birthday because I went for a pre-birthday massage. I'm like, what's your birthday? It's very like minimal conversation though. She told me what she did for New Year's. Well, actually, I saw her before the New Year's and she told me what she was going to do. And when I saw her, I was like, so did you end up doing that? And she's like, yeah. And I'm just so grateful for her. She's great. But yeah, that's my new friend, my massage lady. Yeah. And I don't think she has a clue who I am, which is so good. I love that. But she also like sees me naked, so I think it's kind of, I think that it's for the best. Okay, alright, I'm pretty much done. Am I gonna regret some of the things that I've said? I'm not sure. I've really been talking a lot, except for maybe the past 10 minutes. I've slowed down a bit, but my golly gosh, it's been a chatty video. And there's mascara all over me. Okay. Well, this is the finished look. This freaking mascara all over me. And yeah, I'm very happy with how this look turned out. I'm feeling cute. I'm feeling very sophisticated and gorgeous. This is literally the look that I do every day. You guys know that. I just sometimes switch out some of the products. That drink is trying to digest. But I had so much fun. And I really enjoy these videos as much as I hope you guys do. Even, like, I don't want to do them too much because then I just, like, I come across as lazy. I actually can't be bothered editing, which, sorry, but can't. Yeah, but seriously, guys, I have so much fun filming these non-edited videos. This is maybe the third one I've done. And I have so much fun because it's like, there's a lot of pressure for me because it's like, if you stuff up, you have to keep going. Like, you can't stop. So, but it's also, it reminds me that I'm human, and I think it reminds you guys too. I'm not a robot. I'm real. No, I'm joking. But like, feels like more of a FaceTime. Feels more of a human interaction. You feel me? So that's really fun for me. It also makes me feel like I talk to people, even though I'm just talking to myself, talking to a camera. But I am talking to people because you guys respond to me, right? So make sure you respond to the things that I say in the comments. I think I'm going crazy. I am. But yeah, it's a beautiful day outside, and now I'm thinking of all these things I want to say, but I'm pretty much done. I just got a text. I got a text! Yeah. So you guys, thanks for watching. I love you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Leah Halton.